Never thought I'd be saying this, but welcome to Formula Pro Racing League Division 2. Welcome to the Theo Lawrence YouTube channel, Formula 1 name, I'm a Formula 1 manager in management. This has always been my dream, to become a big commentator in a big league. And with the help of people in this league, they have made my dream come true. And I only have to admit, I have to say thank you to everyone in here. It is my dream. I've commentated in so many smaller leagues where they struggle to get over 5 people every week. But knowing this league can get around 27 people checked in if they all race, it is phenomenal. And as we get our first drivers to come out onto the track, I want to welcome all our 7 viewers on a really good Grand Prix for my first time commentating in FPRL, or you could say Formula Plus Racing League. Right, I'm sorry if I pronounce all your names wrong. I have got dyslexia, so I will struggle. So I will just say your team name and your position if I cannot say your name. I know I can say Ayrton Senna, but up first, let's get all the things up on the screen we're going to need for this whole qualifying session. And in the bio, you will see the Formula Plus Racing League, so when you put the short emblem of the name in it. But then below it, I've said if you need a late invite while we're in qualifying, you cannot have one in the Grand Prix, because you won't be able to take control of your car. Please may you add small octopus 35 with an underscore between the small and the octopus, and it looks like we've got one Aston Martin RT on the Int tyres. This is a very interesting tyre combination, and I'm really intrigued to see what lap times he can set. And we are now so we've got all the tyres up, we have got the fastest laps up, we have got the telemetry up. I'll bring that up for you. I won't bring that up. We've got the lap time and enabled, we've got the track map available, and we'll be on broadcast camera for most of today, unless it's a big accident and we want to see it on boards at the time. And first driver, we've got Dickinson, who's just joined. First driver to set lap time is, right there, let me find them, is the Ferrari of II Betty, Yai, as they come round sector 2 into the very hard braking zone. I have to admit, I have crashed there loads in league races. That is no lie, so I cannot comment if they crash at all. As we've got yellow flag in sector 2, which is because of drivers getting out of the way or slowing down to get gaps, which they have sorted out the issue about the sectors and the blue flags, so that shouldn't matter. And then we got Rocco Libba. I think I've raced with them before, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to say anything right now. As it looks like Betty has got out of the way of the car, of a car. I'm not sure which car it was, but he's got out of the way. So it looks like up to the line first will be the Red Bull, and it was the Cadillac. As the Alpine goes 1 minute 28.1, I'm never going to match them times, I have to admit. Next up, we have got yes, I know, I said I'm going to struggle to pronounce the names, and I'm sorry. Next up, set a lap time, we have got Tweak, as they're going to come across the line and they're going to go 7th. just ahead of the Inter's lap time of 1 minute 32.3, which would be the lap time I'd be setting on softs. Next up to cross the line on here will be Red Gamer 33333310. As they come around the final corner, here we come up to the line. Can they go anywhere near the fastest to battle Ayrton Senna? But no, they will go P5. The next driver to come across the line to set a lap time looks to be the Alpine of Alemeister, as they're going to come around the end of sector 2 to start sector 3 in a minute, as they come around this corner which never ends into a braking zone. Here you can spin very easily. Now down the backside straight, and there's yellow flag which will not affect us that whatsoever. As Alemeister comes down to the braking zone, they turn in and they are going to come up to the line. They're doing 24 seconds up to the line, and here they come. Will they go anywhere near the top? P7, that's a decent lap for them. And next driver to come across the line to say lap time looks like it will be the Audi. As they come on the corner, that's a bit wide, bit squirrely on the turning, but that is a really good set to times. This could be fastest lap time here, as they're coming down to the braking zone. 20 seconds through this corner, here they come. Emerald has just joined. I have raced with them before, I can tell you that right now. As up to the line, they'll go P4. That's a pretty good lap. Now up to the line next, we have got the Aston Martin, who is the next person to finish their first laps, as the Aston Martin of Youssef. I have raced with a Youssef, but it's not at Youssef. As they're going to come around sector 2, now on to sector 3, the shortest sector on the lap. Now here they come down into this next back side straight, as they're going to brake for the corner. 1 minute 20, it's a bit slower, probably be around the light of P10 stuff, and they are now going to go to P9, 8 tenths off of fastest. That is a good lap, but will they stay there easily? I really don't think so. So we're going to have to wait and see. And we have got yellow flag on the main straight, but that doesn't matter, because next driver to set their first lap is Dickinson, as they're going around sector 1. Right, I've just finished sector 1, so in the middle sector 2, one of the longest sectors and one of the most strangest sectors, because you twirl in and out, and you come out and then you come back up again. So you could argue you could just go straight on and miss that whole sector and miss out about 30 seconds of lap time and do it in 1 minute, but that will mean you'd only have around 9 corners like Austria, so that wouldn't be very fun. And now down to this section, let's see the times. They are currently purple. Dickinson is purple through sector 2, and now the car behind, which is a V car, gets out of the way. They're right on the edge of track limits. Make sure you don't round that curve too much. Get the rotation in, and then here we come up to the line. Here we come. This will be a dash to the line and foot to the floor. That's pole. That's fastest by 13 thousandths of a second. It looks like Betty is going to cut. Wow. I thought they didn't invalidate there for a second. I was about to scream, but no, they haven't validated. So next driver to set a lap time is actually is there any drivers in the lap time? You're going to be setting a lap time but very slow, and it won't count on the screen. I'm going to stay on board with Rocco, because he might be setting the lap time here. I'm not too sure. Oh, we've got Well, I do know we have got Emerald currently on the lap. TDR Emerald. I will double check for you all if that is the Emerald I've been talking about. As Emerald is coming around the end of the second sector right to start the shorter sector on the backside straight, as they're going to come down into the tight braking zone. Here we come down to braking zone, that is 19, and they have to change the turn signal a bit, so I'm going to say this will probably be a 1 minute 29 load, and it's 1 minute 28.89. As Red Gamer goes up to, as Tweet goes up to 9th again. And we've got another driver coming up to the line to set their flying lap time. As up to the line, they're going to go P9 just to demote them. And then, I'm not sure who that was. That was the Aston Martin, I think, who goes P4. So everyone has now set a competitive lap time except I Love Controller. I'm actually using it, not me. And the Alpine goes top 1 minute 27.7. And now Elia GT is on a lap, so I'm going to leave you for 1 minute to go and get myself a drink. Go and get yourself a drink, spray yourself as well. And we're going to watch this lap on board whilst I go and do it. Now, as no one's setting personal best except we have got Dickinson improving a very tiny bit. We have got yellow flag in sector 1 and 2, they're just going slowly, not trying to hold up people, just trying to get out of people's way and let them pass. Next, Dickinson's going to come across the line soon. We have got another driver out to cross the line, but they're not improving enough. As we've got glitching going on, which could be reported, and they're going to pit. Dickinson is going to pit. So, next driver to set a lap time is not going to be anyone, because no one is out there on laps who are improving. As now we've got drivers coming onto the track, because we've only got 2 minutes left of this qualifying session, so it's getting quite close. And Ayrton Senna is improving, but by a very minuscule margin. So I'm intrigued. Will they improve any positions, as they're improving by 12 thousandths of a second? Well, definitely does show they can't really improve that much, but 12 thousandths of a second will get them within 2 thousandths of the next driver, so if they can keep this up, that'll be magnificent. They took that sector a lot cleaner, so as they come across the line, are they going to improve at all? And they're going to improve? They're not. They have not improved. Well, let's get this on the screen now. Move my controller to not switch off my TV. So, next driver said lap time looks to be the generally looks to be who looks to be sending the next lap time? Well, Red Gamer isn't improving, but they are going to be sending the lap time. As they spin, they nearly spin out to the final corner, and that's their chances. And well, I've seen that on board. That was the tyre came off the wall. What was that? Next driver set lap time is going to be who's improving. I'm going to stay on board with the Audi because they're not improving that much, but they're now improving. They've got enough battery, so here they come around the back side straight. Now they're going to have to harvest all their battery into this braking zone. That's a good enough amount of battery. Now they're going to deploy it all up to the line. Here we come. Where will this put them? That'll put them P2. And the Alpine goes further up to the top. Now, next set lap time is going to be Dickinson. Can they go to P2 or maybe even fight for the win? They got an awful lot of battery as they come across the line. P3. Now, it all comes down to Rucco. Can they go P3 or P2? And we have got other drivers who could fight for that position as well. Around the final sector corners, here comes the Red Bull. I used to manage him. Can he go P3. No, he stays P4, and that is the end of the session. So I guess we have got the Alpine, then the Audi, then Dickinson, and then Rucco, then Ayrton Senna, then Tolia Lucia, then Banana, then the Cadillac, then the Aston Martin, then the Audi, then the other Cadillac, and then the rest of the grid I'll tell you in a second as it comes up on my screen. The Audi gets P10, and the next other drivers to say, you have got U7, the Aston Martin, then you've got Bentel in the Ferrari, then you've got Red Gamer in the Visa, then you've got the Alpine, and you've got Tweak in the Oracle Web Racing, then you've got Emerald in the McLaren, and you've got Gillick, then you've got the Haas, and then you've got Love Your Controller, who came out and then didn't say a lap time. As now we are starting the Grand Prix in around 10 seconds, as we've just got the back corners to come around the final sets corners, as it does look like the McLaren and the Audi, McLaren and Audi are quite far back, as the Audi is going to finish the McLaren is going to finish the grid for us to get us underway for this Grand Prix here today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bahrain Round 6 Championship, and we have got cars pointing left, right and centre. Let's see if we're going to get chaos in a turn 1, as it is. Here we go. His lights out. It is away we go. I know there's contact. There's contact at the back. There is contact, and it looks like we've got a main straight crash. We've got cars going everywhere. This is absolutely mad. Cars going absolutely everywhere, and we have to go and see the replays. We've got them because it seems like Red Gamer and the Ferrari came together at the main straight off the line. I've never seen that in my life of commentating. Virtual safety car, lap 1, what was that? As we're back racing, it looks like the Red Bull's got a better launch than the Alpine. As the Alpine could be going, or we get past again. The Alpine has lost 2 positions in 1 lap, and it looks like the V-Carb is very close to Ayrton Senna to be able to go for a dive bomb, and he brakes a lot breaker. He breaks a lot later, and we have got a retirement. We've got a retirement. A driver has left the session. Wow, that's a big shock. Not sure what's gone on there, but we've got yellow flag sector 3 because of it. And they have not stopped on the side of they have not purposely retired. They've generally left the session and disconnected. So I'm not sure how that's going to go down, but I would love to see the outcome of that. As here they come, they're going to go side by side. That is brilliant racing, and the Haas peaks and nose down the side of the Audi, but then says no, room will not be there when they come past, and he decides it is better of it. And Emerald and Red Gamer have both pitted. A sad start to the race for Emerald, so only can go better from there. Everyone, I am just going to go for 1 second. I'll be back in a second, okay? Sorry.